Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Cami and this is Cami's Fluid Energy Healing Arts. Today we are doing an angelic light language energy healing session. If you would like to schedule a session, you can check out the links below in the description. Let's get started. So we're going to come into center now using the bowl. We're going to draw in 3 deep breaths of white Reiki light coming in through the back of the heart space. We'll allow them to fill up through the body. And the first one will go down through the base chakra, connecting with the planet. The second one goes up through the crown chakra, connecting with source. And the third one we send to each other in a figure 8, connecting our energy for this session. Okay? So first breath, coming in through the back of the heart space as white Reiki light and filling up through the body. We're going to release this breath down through our base chakra, connecting us deeply into the planet now. Second breath, coming in through the back of the heart space and filling up through the body. We're going to send this breath up through our crown chakra, connecting us to Creator Source now. Last breath, coming in through the back of the heart space as white Reiki light and filling up through the body. And we're going to send this breath to each other, connecting our energy for this session now. Selam yechanda yeserach, indandi elom yorobokoso, ishomyon boyete erandi ilesta, elambion dorokoson. At this time, we're going to draw white light up from the earth grid, coming up through the base chakra, through the central column, out through the crown and the soul star, and raining down around us, creating a white sphere of earth energy. Calling white light up from the earth grid now. And as it passes up through the earth star chakra and the base chakra, sacral, in through the solar plexus, the heart, through the throat, third eye, crown, out through the soul star, raining down, creating this beautiful white sphere of earth energy. This is a beautiful, connected, protected space. At this time, I would like to call the golden light of Lyra, coming down through the central column now. This beautiful golden light connecting us to our cosmic wisdom. And as it interacts with the white light, it creates this beautiful golden sphere. I call now to the pink light of Andromeda, connecting us to our cosmic love. And as this travels down through the central column and interacts with the lights from the earth and from Lyra, it creates this beautiful pink crystalline sphere. I call now to the blue light of the Pleiades, coming down through the central column, and interacting with all of the other lights and creating this beautiful blue crystalline sphere, fully activating our interdimensional healing space now, grounding us into our beautiful cosmic creativity and our desire to create and live in beauty. And as we enter in to our healing space today, I'm seeing a vast open space. In this space, it looks like a really beautiful, like an outside space, like a meadow, And I'm seeing just a field of beautiful multicolored flowers, pinks and yellows, whites, some soft blues, and there are beautiful trees surrounding this space. And standing with us in this space, there are 3 feminine energies with us today. And so I'm feeling this really, really strong heart connection, like from deep, deep within, connected between the 2 of us, and then connecting with these other 3 feminine beings. And so what I'm seeing is one of the women has come around behind you, and she is placing this beautiful, ornate cloak on your shoulders, and it has this beautiful hood that she's placing up softly along the top of your head. And so as I'm looking at this cloak that she's placed on you, the back, like the most underneath color, looks like a really, really deep red silk. And then there's this beautiful weaving of what looks like gold thread that creates this, there's so much weaving of this gold that it makes the cloak look gold. Unless you look closely, you can see this beautiful red silk underneath. And as she places it on your shoulders, it just flows down from your body. And it has kind of, it's longer, so it connects with the ground, like it, almost like a train. And there's this really beautiful golden like brocade around the entire edge that comes up across the head and down across the front. And so she places this around you. She connects it with this, what do I want to say, like a brooch, like a really pretty gold circular pin that comes right across the high heart space. And it's a very ornate pin. Almost looks like a small shield, like it's a very circular and kind of convex, with a lot of ornate etching in it. And so, as she's done this with the cloak, and they've given me quite a bit of time to describe it. The 2 other feminine essences have come up beside you. One has her hands at the front and the back of your head. When I'm giving Reiki in person to someone, I will hold this position for a few minutes. And the second one has her hands across front and behind of your heart space now. And the one that placed the cloak over your shoulders has her hands above your shoulders, just sending energy into the body. And as this happens, I'm witnessing this really stunning sphere form around all of you. It is this pure white divine energy Kistaye Shiakhandaye Selam Boria Soko Shemia de Estan de Elam Bioran to Sekayishi. Indanda ye Elam Yerotosun. Miamaya e Sunday Sim Yoram Bokosun. Indaya Elam Yorokosun. So what I'm hearing is this is a reactivation, a reawakening. Kusuya taye semberian taye sikushun. Imsam taye set taesam, of that essence of who you truly are. Kisande elam hirokosun. Imsaya te esam yaboria soto yeshira khanda esam. Dinda yesiram hiosokoisham. Misam yapriese. So what I'm seeing, I'm being shown, I don't know if you're familiar with, they're called like Russian nesting dolls. So it's like a big carved wooden doll, and when you take off the top, there's another doll inside. And then you can take that off and another doll inside. You take that off and another doll inside. And that goes on for several dolls until you finally get to this solid tiny doll that's inside. And so that's what I'm being shown, is you are at the space where we've taken that first one off and set it aside, and you stepped out and you were coming in to understand that these things that were placed around you that kind of trapped you, like somewhat like, I don't think prison's the right word, but you were encapsulated in a space where you couldn't really move. You had been very limited. So at this time, that entire shell is removed and being dissolved, and the next one inside is being activated fully. Ilon Boriokoson Boshurs Istaya Keesam Imam Yorakosolia Taesam Ela Alekeri Ikach Indandia Eram Yoradoson Isaya Esam de Eshamion Borokosu Isaya Astari Isam Yasam. And so what I can see in your physical body right now is this line of white light that I can see going from your forehead, kusum, straight down through the body, kusum yambriyasam, and into the planet, kushayeshiram yaratayasam. And as I'm noticing where it begins on the forehead, I can see that the kind of behind the crown space is this beautiful spray of white light coming up from behind. So this would be the causal chakra space. You'll often see this in paintings as like a halo that is placed on an important spiritual person. So yours looks like almost like a white sun, like the rays are just coming out from your crown, your third eye space from behind, and just making this beautiful white kind of a halo. And this is just running down through the body and into the planet. So then in the heart space, here, what I'm seeing, in the high heart space, kind of just below the clavicles here, what I'm seeing is this beautiful pink sphere, and it's a really beautiful deep pink sphere, and it's sitting right behind that brooch that the first essence placed on you. And I can see it radiating out beyond this beautiful gold brooch. And I'm seeing these kind of tendrils or roots that are extending down, and they're running down that white light, just kind of wrapping around it. It almost strikes me, the way it's going, it almost strikes me as like the way you would see DNA represented, kind of interlacing and just wrapping through and around this white light and going down into the planet. And then it's just kind of coming up and out through the communication centers. So it's springing up like a growing, like a plant that is is coming forward, and it's coming up, and I can see it around the mouth and the ears and the discernment where the nose and the eyes and the third eye, and just kind of coming up and creating this beautiful, beautiful image of a version of Gaia, a version of the mother. Kustoya shiran taya seram yegesias, in taya seram borioso, imamiera kaya sirach, in andiae te siros, imamuya te era de eram yo condoya sira de isham, in vandia ke sarahi isiladosum, in dayeram yurodosora kasharan dia saran diesa. And okay, so this is interesting. So I'm being shown as this travels around this white light, into the planet, it is connecting with a root system which is already there. It's not creating a new root system. It's connecting with your root system which is already there. So it's connecting into something that was dormant but is now being reactivated. So as it kind of touches this root system under the ground, it just immediately connects with these roots, and we all begin to light up. And so it looks like this white filaments running through the ground. And with that, this energy begins to surge up through the white light, causing that physical body to glow with this beautiful white energy. I'm feeling some releasing happening now up in the heart and the throat. A lot of work on the throat and in the jaw space. Releasing an expression for you that you are allowed to communicate now. You are giving that permission to yourself to be able to fully communicate that who you are. And with that, these three female essences have drawn back their hands, and they have brought them all up into this beautiful heart position, kind of a prayer position. And as they bow their heads to you, they simply disappear. And as this happens, our entire healing space fills with this beautiful white mist now. So we're just going to take a few minutes to breathe in this beautiful white energy. Allow it to fill up through the body. And then we're just going to let that release through every pore of the body, pouring this white, beautiful, divine energy into the aura, fully purifying, activating our passion, and fully lighting the path forward. Another breath in of this beautiful white energy now, allowing it to fill up through the body, and just releasing it through every pore out into the aura, allowing that unifying purification. And one final breath, drawing that white light in through the body, allowing it to absorb into every cell, and then releasing it out through every pore. So at this time, I'm going to bring the bowl back in. And as I do, I would like you to visualize a silver cord running from your feet down into the planet. And as we breathe through this process of closing down our interdimensional healing space, I want you to exhale every breath, into the silver cord and focus on grounding yourself into your space. So at this time, we would like to bring this healing session to a close. We would like to close our interdimensional healing space, and we would like to release the lights back to the sky. And we would like to release the white light back to the earth grid. Breathing into that silver cord now. With all love, gratitude, honor, respect, and appreciation, we bring this session to a completion, and we say, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you, and we thank you. Family, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here with us today. I truly appreciate your presence and your energy here in this healing session. If you would like to schedule a session, you can check out the links below in the description. If you resonated with today's message, I encourage you to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when our content posts here on YouTube. I also encourage you to join us on Discord and/or Patreon. Discord is where we hold all of our live sessions, including our free live session on the second Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. Eastern. You can just join Discord, which the invite link is below in the description. And after you get your account set up, you will notice up in the top, it will say events. I usually post the event about a week before the second Saturday, and then everybody can kind of click to say that they're interested. And then you'll just go to that spot and enter right into the room where we're having our live. Okay? So much love to you, so many blessings. I will see you again soon. Namaste.